Okay, everyone, hello one more time. So this meeting is going to be recorded and uploaded on the platform. I'm really happy, I'm really thrilled to meet you in person. Like from today, we are going to start, we are going here to start our work together on our special interest group on class management. So let me share the screen and start the presentation. I know that it is Saturday and most of you are busy, so that's why I opted like for the morning time, as evening time might not work at all. So let me share the screen. So I would be really happy if you can if you can participate actively, answer the questions, and I do hope that we would have a fruitful discussion. So I'm a SIG coordinator. My name is Irina Zhakhanova. So I've been teaching like since the mid of 2000s, yeah, and I've been a lecturer at the university since then, and for the last 5 years I've been involved into projects with British Council, and since 2023 I own my small private school, but I mostly work with corporate clients. Like 2 years ago, I got my CELTA certificate, and then 1 year later, I did my TFL. So you can easily contact me in our WhatsApp group. You can send me private messages. You can text me in Instagram, or you can write me the emails directly. Like I'm always available, and I'm always for any kind of collaboration. So let's get introduced as there are, okay, 4 people already. Anara has joined us. Anara, hello. Ladies, can you please, hello, Anara, yeah. Can you please scan, yeah, Anara, hello, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. I guess I recognized you, yeah? You are my student.
Mama. No. Mama.
No? Sorry, sorry. You resemble my student so much. So, ladies, can you scan the QR code and open the Mentimeter? Okay, so 1 second. I'll share the Mentimeter. Okay. So, did you manage to scan, ladies? Did you manage to scan? Okay, let me open.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, do you see the screen? There is a QR code. Please scan it. Yeah. If you, if, 1 second. If you, I can also send you the link. So the link is in the chat. If you cannot scan, and in 1 second, you will see the QR code. Can you see the QR code, Anara?
Yes, I can.
So can I change the screen now? Okay. So here is, so please. Type your answers. Ladies, good. What about others? Anara, are you alone? Like, wait. Baljan, Alima, Zamira, can you type your answers if you are here?
I'm just opening.
Yeah, okay, okay. I see primary and secondary. So we have teachers from primary schools and from secondary schools. Okay. So, what about others? Yeah, I see. Okay. Secondary school students. Thank you. Primary. Good job. Yeah. Ladies, if you cannot talk, I would like appreciate your answers in the chat, okay? Thank you. So, Thank you. Now, okay. Next question. Okay. So, what inspired you to join this SIG? Guljaina. Okay.
Hello.
Guljaina, hello, hello, hello. In the chat, can you see the link to the Mentimeter, Guljaina?
Uh,
Do you see the chat? Can you see it? Okay, one more time. I'm going to send it. Can you please take part in the survey? 1 second. Guljaina, please follow the link. Mm-hmm.
1 second.
Okay, good. So, ladies, we are waiting for. Okay, I like the answer. I would like to learn how to engage my classroom. Cool. That's exactly what we're going to work on. Mhm. Ladies, waiting for your responses. Mhm. Wow, okay, good. I think I would like to interest my class. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, okay, good. So I think others are busy. So let's switch to the next question. Thank you. So, like our interests coincide. Wow, I've got one more answer. An opportunity to learn and contribute to the classroom. Cool, definitely. So we are going to speak about different strategies, yeah? Like starting from today. So this is question number 3. So how would you describe your teaching style? You can just type one word. What kind of teacher are you? Modern. Cool. I like it. I like it. So it means you're flexible, you're open. Yeah. Cool. Free and very good. That's why you're here. Yeah. Free and communicative. Okay. Some other responses, ladies, if you can, please type your answers. We're interested. Wow, too kind. That's also cool. I love kind people. Okay. Good, good, good. Thank you. Thank you, ladies. Good job. Okay, so I learned a bit more, and there is one more question. So what's the biggest challenge you face in your classroom? Mhm. Fluency. Okay, fluency in speaking. Good. We're waiting for more responses. Mhm. Okay. So I see it depends on the age of the students, yeah? They are not motivated, not paying attention. Great, great. So I hope like this special interest group would help you. And attention, yeah. Okay. So they like in the plan, we do have a session which is devoted to increasing students' motivation and like as a result, increasing their attention. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, ladies. So I'll stop sharing the screen and go back to my presentation. Good. Okay. So, thank you. I learned at least a little bit more about you, but if you have like any questions, never hesitate to ask me. Yeah, I'm repeating the same information for the second time. Like if some questions pop up, you can always contact me via our WhatsApp group, via Instagram, via my email. I would go back to the slide in the end of the session and show you. So, my data. So I learned some things why you are here. Are there any other reasons why you decided to join this special interest group? Can someone share? Can someone talk?
Personally, I do believe in
Uh-huh.
the key qualities of the teachers of KazAELT here, and
Uh-huh.
I don't like to miss any how to say information about managing the classroom. Yeah, even it's a weekend. Yeah, we're having
Mm-hmm.
our family time. Yeah, I would like to participate in your session and gain knowledge on
Very
this topic.
good. Thank you. Thank you. Very good. Okay. Uh-huh. Thank you, Anara. Mm-hmm. Then, ladies,
My
how about others? Yeah, go, go,
my
go.
my name is Guljaina,
Yeah, welcome,
and
Gulzina. Mm-hmm.
I'm working at state school already 7 8 years, and um, sometimes it's I'm happy to be teacher and work with children. But sometimes when I meet some problems, I want to know more and get knowledge and become more uh, and I'm confident. That's
Mm-hmm.
why for me always I think that I have some problems with classroom management
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
when students not so um, involved, not
Mm-hmm.
motivated, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm always asking myself what I am doing worse. Uh,
Mm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You start blaming yourself, yeah?
I want to improve
Yeah,
my skills.
very good. Very good. Okay, I do hope, Gulzina, that your aim to improve your teaching skills, like you would meet your aim. Thank you. Thank you, Gulzina. So how about Baljan and Alima? So, I have got a message from Alima. She says, I'm here because I really want to make my lessons interesting and useful and really yeah, so and useful and really motivate them, students. Okay, and Baljan, I'm here to connect with others who share my interests and learn from their experiences. Wow, ladies, cool. That is exactly why our SIG was created. So, okay, now, yeah, okay, let's move further. Okay. So, before we start, I just want us like to learn a little bit even more about each other, and I want to tell you like one short story that happened to me that caused like an awkward situation. My classroom confession. Yeah. I told that I taught at the university, and that was several years ago. I taught a group of 20 students, adults mostly. And in that like group, I had two sisters. They were cousins, and that was winter. And at that time, the classes started at 8 o'clock. And my class on English statistics was the first one. And when I was like, we were discussing something, and in the middle, like, of the lesson, one of the sisters burst into laughter. She started laughing so loudly, and like we were all shocked. We stopped the lesson and looked at her. Then she whispered something to the second sister, and they started laughing together. And then I like asked them, like, ladies, what's going on? Can you explain? And the answer was that one of the sisters, when she was gathering to the university in the morning, in her house, there was a power cut. Like there was no electricity. And when she was gathering, she put on two absolutely different, not even shoes, but boots. Can you imagine? And she came to the classroom. And of course, my lesson was ruined. I mean, like, I didn't expect. So when she told the story, everyone started laughing, and I was laughing too. And she said, "How could I go home in two absolutely different boots?" And like, she realized that only when she was sitting in her classroom, yeah. So all students started laughing, and my lesson was ruined. But you see, I also thought that, Zarina, you should blame yourself. Like, you didn't meet the aim of the classroom, the aim of the lesson that day. But then I realized that like that was a funny, awkward situation, but it helped like to build a better rapport. It helped to raise my students' mood because that was winter, that was cold, that was 8 o'clock, and they all felt sleepy. So that is why sometimes you see, when something goes wrong, it doesn't go wrong. You just need to look at the thing from the different perspective. So now I want you to think and maybe to share an awkward or unexpected moment from your classroom where something went wrong. So can you, ladies?
Um, it's not so funny, but
Uh-huh.
the awkward situation in my teaching experience, I teach the ninth grade A, B, yeah, V classes, yeah, and I asked another home task, yeah, from how to say, I give kind of home task to the A grade, but I asked this type of home task from the B grade, yeah. Have you understood? Yeah. And
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
am persisting them to answer. Yeah. Why didn't you do? Yeah, your home task. And they were shocked, and they said, "You didn't give us such type of home task." Yeah. I said I did. Yeah. And so
You ins yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
uh-huh.
Okay.
it, it was a mistake. Yeah. I
Yeah.
how to say,
You
shut up.
confused. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
confused.
confused.
Yeah, I confused the class grades. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Uh-huh.
happens. That very good. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, okay, good. Again, you see, this is not a big mistake, but this is like a food for thought. Yeah, next time maybe to put down the home tasks you give. Good. Thank you, Clara, for sharing. Okay, somebody else. Thank you. Guljaina, Baljan, Alima. Guljaina, will you? Do you have any awkward situations in your teaching practice?
By the way, your name is
I'm
Aizan, yeah?
trying to remember.
My name? My name is Zarina.
Yeah.
You joined later,
Zarina.
yeah, Guzena?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My name is Zarina. I will just go back to the first slide. I introduced myself in the beginning. Okay, then
Okay.
uh later we'll introduce one more time. So,
Mm-hmm.
Guzena, do you have any
Uh,
funny
I'm
story?
trying to remember. I,
Okay, that's okay. If you remember something, you can text a message, yeah, and we will just sit
uh-huh.
together. Thank you,
Okay.
lady, for being supportive. Okay. Now, hold a second. There are lots of windows. Okay. So you can ask me, why? Why classroom management? Actually, I told you that I've been doing projects for British Council, and now we are designing a course in cooperation with Orleo on classroom management. And that was reason number one. And reason number two is that I think that classroom management is like the effective, the foundation of effective teaching. Because if you have good classroom management, it creates structured, engaging, and learning environment. Because even you have got a perfectly written plan, but the classroom management is poor, your lesson, your plan will fall apart. So that is why I thought that classroom management is like the foundation for success, foundation for achieving aims in a classroom. So, and more than that, it is not just the matter of the discipline, yeah? It is the matter of creating the atmosphere where everyone is engaged, where everyone respects each other and where everyone is respected, and where we create like the foundation for further collaboration and teamwork. So, and of course, if the classroom runs smoothly, there is always like place for creativity, for integration. So, and you, why do you think that classroom management is important? What makes you think so? Can you share? Anara, Guljaina, ladies, if you cannot talk, I mean, Baljana and Alima, you can text. Anara, welcome. Would you?
Yeah, having a positive classroom, yeah, where students are engaged is a kind of how to say, it builds the confidence in yourself, yeah, while teaching, and you wanna see curious students, yeah. And in order to have such kind of students, we should manage our classroom in a correct way, and in order to do that, we need to have knowledge. Yeah, without knowledge, we
Oh,
can't do. Uh-huh.
mhm. Definitely, definitely. Okay, So I don't see any message. Okay, yeah, yeah. So Alima says that effective management uh, is the center of students' attention. Yeah, in your opinion, definitely, definitely. Okay, so like effective classroom management, yeah, grabs yeah students' attention. It in effective classroom management, you know how to work when students are like very engaged, when they do not have motivation, because you know the techniques. Absolutely right. Okay, thank you. Now, okay. So, okay, I see one more message. Oh, from Bojan. Okay, thank you, ladies, for contributing. So, teachers' responsibility, discipline, and teamwork help students. Yeah, definitely. Because without proper classroom management, there would be no success. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to reach your aims. So, our special interest group has several aims. So the first one is that we are planning to provide a platform for sharing and collaboration. You already know that KazAELT has got its platform, and on this platform, we are going all together to place resources, to place books, interesting articles, links to the webinars. Um, in addition to that, we have a WhatsApp chat where you are all like you all have the right to contribute. You can also share, like if you find something and it works well, please do not hesitate to share, because we are trying to build a community that is sharing, that is caring, that is supportive. Then we are going to explore effective classroom management strategies. So we are going to have like several workshops and webinars where we are going to cover the topics um, that would be devoted to classroom management techniques. And as I told you, that is a community where people would share. Also, we are here to support each other. Like we are all equal. I mean, like we are here to learn from each other and to support each other. If you face any problem, and if like connected with classroom management, and you want to find a solution, you can text into WhatsApp group, or you can, if you don't want to, like if you want it to be anonymous, you can send a message to me, and then I can like put it into the chat, and we can discuss what can be done in this situation. Also, we're going to promote a positive and inclusive learning environment, that is like how to work with students who are fast finishers, how to work with students who are slow, because inclusive learning does not only mean working with disabled people. Here we would look at this aspect from a bit wider perspective, because we're going to again like to speak about fast finishers, talented students, like how to keep them engaged and motivated. Of course, we're going to encourage professional development and growth. I mean, like there are going to be a series of webinars where all the participants and would just acquire different techniques that could be implemented in the classroom. And as I said, we are going to build a sustainable professional learning community. I do hope that our SIG would live long and would flourish. So as for the roadmap, what we are going to do, ladies, this is a plan, but this plan is very flexible. If you have any ideas, if you have any concerns about your classroom management, you can always text. Even now, you would have a chance here to speak about it. We can make amendments. We can make like changes to this plan and include the questions that worry you, include your concerns. So the roadmap looks like this. So we are going to have a series of workshops. I plan to 3 of them, but again, we can design the content, the title, depending on your requirements, like what you need. So, but the workshops which in the plan now are about building a positive and productive classroom environment, then managing group, pair, individual, whole class work, and the third one is going to be about managing classroom talk. And within this topic, we are going to speak about teacher talking time, ways of giving instructions so that we reduce teachers talk in the classroom. Then we're going to have a week-long marathon, which will be devoted to lesson designs, but we're not going to like look at the plan scrutinizingly from the perspective of like what activities but you use, but we would look at the strategies that you use. How you differentiate the activities, how you run the transition from one activity to another. Then, as I told you, on the KazAELT platform, they are going to be a Google Drive folder with articles and books. As soon as I get access, I would start placing materials there, and you would all get access to those materials. Then, you know that in June, we do have a conference, but like KazAELT has got conference throughout the year. So we can conduct a research and publish our findings on classroom management there. So it like, again, it's a collaborative work. We can form a team of teachers who would just write an article and publish it. And there would be online webinars and panels. We are going to have like sessions with experts in the field. And the last one is there like is planned teacher mentorship program where they're going to be like a teamwork between teachers, a novice teacher, for example, or a teacher who feels that he needs like some extra techniques can cooperate with more experienced one, and they can share like their expertise on the matter within a 3 months time or maybe a 6 month time. It depends, yeah. So this is a plan, but it is open because we are all members of this SIG and we can make contributions together. So, now I want you, okay, I'm not going to put you into pairs because some of you cannot talk. I want you to tell me what topics you are eager to share, to explore, to learn more about. You can text or you can talk. So, what are the topics of your interest? Any ideas? Okay, so we have a newcomer, Nazim. Hello, Nazim. Okay, Anara, will you? So what do you?
Maybe about approaches and techniques of teaching English.
Okay.
And the strategies of organizing pair and group works.
That's going to be, of pair and group work. Very good. 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 Then, what about you, ladies? Boljana? Nazim? Alima? So we do have requests from Anar only, yeah, for now.
What was the question? I wasn't. Good morning.
So hello, Nazib. Yeah. So look, the question is, I presented the roadmap, what our SIG is planning to realize. If you have any topics that you are interested in, you can share, and we can design like a webinar or a panel discussion on this topic. So, wow, I
Okay.
got.
Okay. I guess I don't have the exact topic now. And I'm here mostly for the purpose of just to know some tricks, like to helps me to manage my classroom, maybe with teenagers as well as with kids. Because I actually know how to deal with the small kids because I work mostly with young learners. But talking about teenagers, it sometimes could be harder for me to control them or contribute it. So here is it has some issues. So this is what I'm looking for here.
I see. Okay, ladies, I put down. I will try to find the resources and share. Good. Thank you, Alima. So also, for like Alima is interested in grammar, like teaching grammar creatively. Okay, I think that we can also talk about it. Good. Thank you, ladies. I put down all your requests. I will try to think how to like incorporate them into the existing roadmap. Thank you. So, but do not hesitate if something pops up later. If some urgent issue pops up, you can always text me. So, okay, next one. Oops. So now we are going to have like real cases. We are going to discuss how to solve these problems. So this is case number one. This case is taken from the real teaching experience. So the students are constantly chatting and using their phones. What can be done to regain their focus? So can you suggest some strategies? So what can be done? Because that's a common problem. Students are not interested, they are talking, and they are using their phones. Yeah, and Nazim, go.
Yeah, it's good that it's real problem. It happens even yesterday on my lesson, and what I did, I tried to say, please do not use your phones. But the awful thing is that I did it 5 times, and he didn't notice that much. And I was like, hey, now I'm going to tell administrator that you are not good at this. And I guess it's not a good tactic or technique to do this, because otherwise I'm just as a small child saying I'm going to tell my mom, but it's not that good idea to do this. Yeah.
Oh.
So maybe it's good to ignore it, but somehow it's quite hard for yourself. I mean, some people says, my teachers, my colleagues says, it's better to ignore it when you have this. But I'm like, even maybe he's trying to catch our attention, but after maybe he will do it more and more, and how to stop it? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe we have to collect all our classmates, their classmates' phones equally for everyone to be like without them. This is some ideas come to my mind. So yeah.
Very good. Thank you, Nazim, for sharing. Okay, so I've got a message from Alima. She says that that the only idea she has got is to pick up phones. Yeah, like collecting the phones in the beginning of the classroom. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Some other ideas? Okay, okay, okay. Let's look what else can be done. So that is a common issue. Mobile phone, like, is a common issue in primary school nowadays, in secondary, and like in high schools. So what you can do, number one, you can set clear expectations from the very beginning. Like you say, like, guys, we are not using phones today, and it concerns everyone, so that students are warned and they know what you expect from them. Number two, you can use proximity on non-verbal cues. That, like, saying the same thing for 5 times might not work, because like they perceive it once, they perceive it twice, but when you repeat it several times, that becomes a background noise. So in this case, you can look at this person, or you can stop the class. What I did sometimes, stop the class and start looking at this person until this person stops chatting or stops using his phone. And like other students would definitely say, hey, like, we are wasting our time. They would always be someone who is willing to work. So this might work as well. So number three is engaging them more. If they like phones, you can say, okay, like, we have classes 3 times a week. Every Friday we will have a day when you can use your phone for 15 minutes doing Kahoot. Other days, no phones. So like, again, you set clear boundaries when phones are allowed and phones are not allowed. Then again, you can leverage their phones for learning. This is like use the phones for the maximum amount of activities, because there are lots of things that can be digitalized, so that you let them use the phones. But this is not the way, because you cannot use phones all the time. But still, if you have like 20 minutes left, you can think, or we can do an activity in WordWall, in Kahoot, or let's use Mirror or something else, yeah, or Mentimeter. Then use positive reinforcement. Here it means that you say, wow, you are using your phone? What are you using it for? Like, can you share? Do not start shouting. Do not start telling the student off. Try to change this negative reinforcement into the positive one. So ask him to share in English what he's doing with his phone right now, or what he's talking about right now. Yeah. So like, change the atmosphere. And the last one, which worked very, very well in my classroom, is classroom agreement. So actually what I did in the beginning of the year, I made a contract. If you are interested, later I can show you the templates. And then, like, we made a big poster with 5 or 6 rules, which definitely included not talking much, not using phones, and students signed. They like signed physically this agreement, and I put it onto the wall so students could see. And each time when someone broke the rule, broke the agreement, I like pointed, guys, you are breaking the agreement. So, and there was a kind of punishment. Maybe that day the students didn't get like an extra point or something like that. So that what worked for me. So I do hope that you would find them useful as well. Let's have, okay, any questions, ladies, concerning the solutions?
Clear, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, case number 2. So, look at the case, please. So that is also a typical situation. You keep asking questions, you get no responses. Students do not look into your eyes, they are like looking somewhere. How do you encourage participation? What can you do? Nazim, Baljana, Alima, Anar. So what can you do in this case?
Maybe we could I'm just predict that maybe we could say that they will get more higher score, but normally those kids are not motivated and they think that they're already off of this. And yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I suggest to ask them to do some creativity tasks, maybe. Because normally those who are not good at behavior, they're good at drawing or some stuff like this. So they could be helpful in other topics or not classroom, not intelligence things.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Very good ideas. Okay, Anara, what would you do? Like you have a student who doesn't respond.
Maybe I do scaffolding. Yeah. I give some prompts, maybe clues or cards. If there is a speaking task or writing task, yeah. And maybe I replace him or her in my place, maybe. Yeah. So I take some steps.
I see. Yeah, you will definitely take some. Okay.
But the thing is, sorry for interrupting. But the thing is that I had this. I've got 2 kids. They were in the 3rd grade, and they didn't do anything at all. Everyone were crying, and this really consumes my energy. And I was crying after the lesson, honestly, because there were no any sense to them. And after I just got like, okay, you don't do nothing. Okay, just sleep. Do whatever you like. If you want to play, play. If you want to do something, eat, to not talk or whatever. I just let him do what he likes. And yeah.
Okay. I see. It can work sometimes, but you cannot, I think, let him do what he wants always, yeah? Okay, we will discuss it. Thank you. Alima has got a very interesting option. She suggests a digital fortune wheel with the names. So like she spins the wheel as far as I understand, and the wheel like indicates the name of the student, yeah? Yeah, and the student has to answer, but she says it doesn't work always. I agree. Some students may not be willing to talk at all. Okay, so thank you, ladies. You suggested wonderful solutions. Let me add some more. So the first one is some students might not be quick thinkers. So that's why let them take time. So let them think. Do not ask the question and do not expect the quick answer. Give them time. Then, if there are shy students, it's better to organize groups and ask the group, not the student. You can say, okay, group 3, what do you think? The next one is group brainstorming. So today I used Mentimeter. You can use Jamboard. Jamboard is no longer used. You can use Padlet. Still, Padlet works well. Then it's good to ask open. Like still, it's difficult to make them talk, but it's better to ask open-ended questions and low stakes questions, which are not like long and require complicated answers, but still they need to be open. I mean, like not like do you like or why, yeah, in what cases, so that you raise their curiosity. And do not expect that when you ask an open-ended question, everybody would be willing to answer no, little by little. Then using interactive tools, like the idea with the wheel is great. Then you can call on students strategically. For example, you know your classroom well, and you know that the capabilities, the abilities of your classroom. So in this case, you need to nominate those like who are more willing to answer a certain type of question. And again, like what Anara said, you can scaffold, yeah, you can leverage. And you should always keep saying, like it's a good strategy, that there are no wrong answers. Some students might be afraid of making mistakes. So in this case, say like no wrong answers. Every answer is right. So that also makes them feel more confident and makes them like be more willing to contribute. So, and the third case, okay, this case is when student frequently interrupts the lesson, he makes jokes. What is your reaction? How would you manage the situation? Mhm. So, ladies, did you have these situations? How did you cope with them?
I sometimes call for head teacher, yeah. And after the lesson, I try to connect with the parents. But before I how to say, talk to the student, maybe he has some problems, yeah. And sometimes I just don't pay attention. If but if he interrupts the lesson, yeah, I don't know. I just ask to keep calm
I
in a polite way.
I see. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay. Thank you. Nazima, Alima, you're active
So
participant. So, uh-huh.
it's it's really quite destroying case. So what I did with my young learners, so one teacher taught me to do this, but it doesn't work always, by the way. But I tried to do this. I said, okay, now we're playing a square game. You have 3 lives. Imagine. So even your behavior is awful, you will die. And after they had something, I'm saying, now you die. I'm not going to talk to you, or I'm not going to look at you. And or I did it and they were so active, because they really like, им нравилась игра
Yeah.
в кальмаров, они были готовы на все, типа, давайте, мы вообще в теме. И это было прикольно. Another thing that I did, I wrote a line, and there were I draw lines, then I draw a circle, and it will bumped if there were some noisy stuffs. I say your behavior should be under this line. If you higher, you will get the additional tasks or something. Not to, like, I'm not trying to yell, because my health is more important, but I tried to force them by doing tasks. So,
Good. I
and
like it.
and
Uh-huh.
yeah, and also I said, because of Yarek, for example, nobody go to this, nobody do this. But it's not a good idea to say that, yeah, because of you all get, um, you're not going to go for a walk or something. I try to say it like some tasks for them, but sometimes they're more respectful did, and the one who was a bad guy, he didn't do at all. And
Mm.
yeah, and why I'm here in classroom management, because it's really like cheers me, let's say. So
Okay, I see. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, they all like youngsters like Squid Games. Yeah. So and they work. They do work definitely. Thank you. So Alima says that maybe I'll ask the students to continue the lesson, but it doesn't work always. Yeah, definitely, definitely. But that might work. He might like start realizing that he's ruining the classroom. Yeah, the classroom management, the lesson. Okay. So and the
but
sleep.
usually I think
Uh-huh.
that,
Go go.
okay, if you ask him, for example, let's take this year. If I ask him to lead a lesson, by the way,
Uh-huh.
he's a really good leader, and everyone will hear him, will do what he asks them to do. Because usually those who are not good at, I mean, the bad guys are more leader, and everyone is looking at his mouth and like, oh, what he do, like a monkey, and
Mhm.
they will follow him.
Very good, very good. Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, disruptive students are usually leaders. Agree, Nazim. Okay, so some possible solutions. The first one was already mentioned. Yeah, stay calm. Do not engage emotionally because if the student sees that you are engaged emotionally, he will start triggering you more and more. Yeah. Then use non-verbal cues. So like instead of saying something, again, look, maybe point. If you have an agreement, come to the agreement and show the point. Yeah, like you are breaking this point, not talk too much or something like that. Then give a private reminder. Sometimes talking in like telling the student off in front of the whole class may like cause even more disobedience, may cause even like more acts of disruptive behavior. So that's why it's better to try, yet to give a private reminder. Talk to him one to one. You already mentioned that there could be the issue of attention. Some students misbehave because they don't get enough attention. Then the next one is channeling the energy positively. That's what you already mentioned. Like, okay, so you want to talk? Come and do the activity for us. So, like, assign something to that student so that he is engaged. What also worked in my classroom is when then statements. I said, like, when we finish the task, then we can talk for 5 minutes. Like, I let them time, or like I let them take the time to talk. I let them take the time to use their phones because I said, yeah, when we finish, we will have 5 minutes extra. You can use your phone. Or when we finish, we have 3 minutes extra. You can talk to your partner and set consequences. Like you should say, like if you do this, the consequences will be this. The student should be aware that if, for example, he keeps on talking and you make free reminders and he does not respond, then he leaves the classroom, for example, or then you call his parents immediately. So there should be certain, you cannot say, I'll call your parents, I'll call your parents, and don't do that. No, you should know that, like, if he breaks the rule 3 times, there would be a consequence. Because if he sees that you don't change, you don't do anything, he keeps on talking, there are no consequences. He will keep on doing the same stuff. Okay, so ladies, I need to finish because I'm taking your time. So this was our intro session. We're going to have some more. Let's stay tuned. And if some questions pop up, you can always ask me and text me. So, but I want you before leaving to give me one takeaway from you and to remember that classroom management is never about one size solution that fits all the problems. No, it's always about adapting and trying different strategies that would fit your classroom, that would fit your students. Okay, so can you share one takeaway, your ideas about today's session, and then you are free to go. Mhm. Okay, waiting for your responses. Okay, nobody wants? Nobody wants?
Yeah,
Okay, Baljana
I'm
said,
very thankful for your session. Yeah, it was really useful. Could you share
okay,
the PPT next to not the screen?
Okay. I would like share the recording. Yeah. Thank you, Alima. Thank you for your contribution, ladies. That is the first, that's an intro session. Next time I'm not going to like to speak. We will have a different panel discussion. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I would share both. And some of you like who joined later asked who am I? So I'm Zarina. I'm a coordinator. So yeah, I work for British Council and I teach at the university and I have my small private school, but I teach mostly nowadays corporate students. And I did my CELTA and TFL. So you can always contact me via Instagram, via WhatsApp, or by email. And let's think what we can do together. So thank you, ladies, for joining. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Having a wonderful day too.
Thank you.